Prof never lifted a finger when Ipob were killed. Reactions as Osinbajo reviews landlord-hated Igbos. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. The presidential candidate of the African Action Congress, Osinbajo, has berated the Vice President of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, following his recent revelation that his former landlord hated and discriminated against him and the Igbo people. Recall that the Vice President had narrated a story about his experience with his prejudiced landlord on Monday at the maiden edition of the Policy Making and Good Governance Lecture Series of NIPSS NIPS. He recalled how in 1989, when he was about to get married and was searching for a good house to rent, he met a landlord, an elderly lawyer who did real estate more than legal practice. Osinbajo said the landlord let him know there were 3 categories of people he would not rent property and is scared to. 1, the Igbos, 2, the Ijebus, and 3, lawyers. However, reacting to Osinbajo's lecture via a tweet on Thursday, Mr. Osinbajo stated that the Vice President's grandstanding against discrimination pissed him off. According to Osinbajo, Professor Yemi never spoke up when this regime killed Shiites, Ipob, and NSAS protesters. He wrote, and I quote, "This is why I get pissed about these Nigerian elites." So, Prof. Osinbajo soon became a preacher of decency after serving an apartheid Muhammadu Buhari regime for 8 years as Vice President. I should also state here that some Nigerians who claim to hate the Muhammadu Buhari regime never hated the regime. They also did not hate the APC. They probably just did not want a certain ethnicity or religion to continue in power. Had Prof. Osinbajo been nominated by APC, he was their favorite to support for the presidency. This regime killed Shiites, Ipob, NSAS, protesters, and Prof never lifted a finger, and now he is grandstanding. Some other reactions were captured below. Osinbajo's post on social media read thus: "This is where I get pissed about these Nigerian elites." So, Prof. Osinbajo soon became a preacher of decency after serving an apartheid Muhammadu Buhari regime for 8 years as Vice President. Also, she stated here that some Nigerians who claim to hate Muhammadu Buhari regime never hated the regime. They also did not hate the APC. They probably did not just want a certain ethnicity or religion to continue in power. Had Prof. Osinbajo been nominated by the APC, he was the favorite to support for the presidency. This regime killed Shiites, Ipob, NSAS protested, and Prof never lifted a finger, and now he's grandstanding. So the reaction that wrote the post with us: "Oh, Osinbajo, packaging is coming. His leadership is already working overtime. They also remind us that he knows how to speak French. Comrades, please, let's go and learn French, because it will be a contest of who can speak and who cannot speak French when emerging as a presidential candidate." And Nado Pin, the respected professor of law and pastor, suddenly found his voice, a voice that was lost in the face of ethnic-motivated or targeted hate speeches, actions by members of his political family, a voice that has been silenced in the face of violent rape of the rule of law and democracy. Okay. Another opined, "Don't mind him, Joe. The Vice President is not a faithful man. I really detest the man with all my heart. I can tell him at his front. He plays innocent in tribulation and sufferings of we Nigerians." Another commented, "I was expecting you to add P2B to this tweet, but you disappointed me. Anyway, I want to thank Omoyele and Adeyanju Deji for making P2B very popular before, during, and after the presidential election." Another opined, "One day the table will turn." Another opined, "The vice presidential position is a very silent position." Now the thing is, in as much as I would love to condemn what is going on, I am actually in between. This is a very delicate position. I have been asking this thing, why has Osinbajo not been speaking? But I came to realize that it has been, they don't press him, go down. Osinbajo, that he was actually dedicated powers to. And what happened? He came out and did really well. The country, the people of Nigeria knows that the man work. Only how many weeks? He reached 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, where Buhari, say his sickness carry him out of the country. Osinbajo was delegated power to, and he did beautifully well. So, And since then, it was like they can't say, okay, now you won't be the good person, Abi. Oh yeah, now can't be the good person. Anytime that they are going out, what happens? Anytime we say that they come out, what thing happen? Anytime we Buhari they come out, he know they delegates power again. Because for him to delegate power, he has to actually write to the National Assembly, NAS, and tell them, see, I'm going out to. Then they will not say, okay, this Osinbajo is now the president. You know, he's now the acting president till he comes back. But Uncle does not go. He does not give out. So that thing is like, they don't press a neck. In their need for in chest. He no fit, they choked. In airflow they restricted. His speech is restricted. His actions are actually restricted. That is why their vice presidential position, except you carry person will say get brain go there. Person will get brain will be say in no say a vice too, also get brain. Two of them. And they want to work. So they'll be delegating duties as in back to back. So that the work will go fast. Okay, but those same landlords sold their property to the same Igbos, and the landlord became tenant. And that is what is annoying them. They want to claim those properties back from the Igbos. Some of my Yoruba brothers are lazy, but they can't do anything to organize Owambe, naming ceremony, birthday party, housewarming, etc. They forget that it is this name you give your child that he or she will be called. Whether you do party or not, you have built your own house. Does it matter if you do party or not? The house remains yours. Most of the other tribes do not do that. Are they not alive today? Bitter is a message, but not truth about the whole thing. Do I agree with you? Those houses you are buying cannot be taken to your village. So when you are finally sent packing, those property goes back to the real owner of the land. And this is what they have been using to threaten a lot of people. This is why some of people now, they are regretting. People will buy properties. Plenty. Now you don't they be like, had you been signed? No, I for no to buy you. But all this one now, they cry when the head already cut off. Osinbajo is not a Christian as he claims to be. He refused to stand up for the truth. And this is where I'm going to fault him. At least even if you're not going to be coming out to speak against your party, can't you come out? Find the courage to speak against. Except you want to say they don't threaten her. You know if you talk. And you know say you know go fit even tell us say they don't threaten her. Okay. Somewhere is on point. Forget the hypocrite. He was right and all Nigerians saw everything when it happened. Waiting no good, no matter who do am. This selective judgment and justice has taken us back to after independence, position and situation. Are we not going backwards? Is the rest of the world going to wait for us? Of course, they won't. Okay, on those notes, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of